Who has the best subscriber car? Today, we are going to find out on the brand new series, King of the Hill, where we will take subscriber cars and put them head to head to see who stands among all at the top peak of the hill. It's similar to Build Battle, okay? I'm not gonna lie, it is similar to Build Battle, but Build Battle, we would, switch out the car every so often. If the car won X amount of battles, then it would switch out. This isn't gonna work like that. The car can keep winning, so there will only be one winner in this episode. And then what we will do is keep that car for another video. It's gonna be like a continuation series, not just something that's you gotta watch season 1, season 2, all that crazy stuff. So, anyways, I need your guys' cars for this. We're gonna need some new builds, some new submissions. So send them to my Gmail, drewpeacock.clips@gmail.com, and put in the subject bar King of the Hill. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Now, let me just, preference that this is based on what I would prefer to drive on a daily basis. I'm not going to want to drive a full race car on a daily basis. I like cool street cars. I like fast street cars. I like practical cars that have comforts. Even though someone might submit a 7-second Honda where you're sitting on the fucking floor, that's cool, but that's not going to win. So let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, the first car. Oh my God. All right, we got a 718 horsepower. What do we have with 718 horsepower? Oh my God, a CTSV. A 2010 CTSV making 718 horsepower. It's on E85. It has a cam. It has a ported supercharger. It has a smaller pulley. He only sent 2 photos. So this is what we have to start with, I guess. But I would like more photos. He did send a video, but I'm not going to look at videos. I'm not going to download no viruses, fellas. Anyways, I'm sure this is a great street car. 718 horsepower is a nice amount of wheel horsepower. That's a pretty solid amount for a street car. I loved when my Mustang made 700 horsepower. I loved when my Supra made 700 horsepower. So I think I would love this car. So let's go ahead and see what the CTSV is going up against. CTSV versus a 300ZX. Ooh, all right. I like the stance on this one. Check that out. We got 3-piece wheels. I see some Willwood brakes up front. All right, we go. Oh, that's a nice spot to take a photo. Look at that. But it ain't just all looks either, because it has Garrett GTX 2860s. This is the twin turbo variant. It has a Wiseco forged pistons and rods. It has ARP 2000 head studs, main studs, Z1 downpipes, Nismo 740cc injectors. So this just ain't all looks. It ain't just a pretty car. It's a pretty quick car as well. He doesn't list how much horsepower it makes, but I'm going to assume it's obviously overstock. I think that's a fair assumption there. We're probably making, 400, maybe 500 wheel. I think that's a bit pushing it, but maybe around 400 to 500 wheel. I could be wrong, though. I'm not a huge 300Z expert. I don't know what the motor's output with mods like what he has. I mean, it's a clean-ass car. I love, personally, how these look. I've liked these for the longest time. Even before I liked JDM cars, I always liked the front end of these. They're just, so wide and so low. It's just a good-looking car. Now, which one am I keeping? This one is also right-hand drive. In the States, that'd be sick. Which one am I keeping, though? If I had to choose one of them to keep, I'd probably still choose the V. I'm more of a muscle car guy at heart. I prefer the chop over a couple twin turbos and blow-off valves. I prefer that chop. I want that shit to sound like a chicken being choked. I want it to sound like that. I don't want it. I don't really care for that. I mean, it's not a rotary. I guess that was a horrible demonstration, but you get what I'm saying. It's a very clean car, but it will be defeated. So CTSV moves on. All right, next. Oh, okay. We're seeing. I see you down there. Okay. Next car. I mean, I could already tell what it is by this. It's a C5, and it's a C5 Z06. Damn, dude, that is clean. Okay. All right, he's really emphasizing this duct. All right. Okay. He's got some heat extractors on the hood. I like that. He has the bonus heat extractor up here too. This thing helps create a vacuum effect. It looks stupid, and I know people are going to think it's, what is that? Physics, man. I like it. All right. I love the wheel setup, too. It's got some nice wheels. What are those Apexes? I want to bet they're Apexes. Okay, all right, racing seats and harnesses. On a street car, you know, it would get annoying after a while. The racing seats are nice, though. Get some Corbos. God, I love C5s. I like C5s. I'm actually trying to push my girl to get a C5. She's looking at getting, like, another fun car just to drive on the weekends. She'll keep her daily and stuff, but I keep pushing her to get something like this. So maybe in the future she'll get one. I don't know. We'll have to see. But this is a cool car. I like this. Yeah, got the Apexes. I like this car. There's no doubt about it. I like this car. I think it is a better looking car than the CTS-V. But can I climb in this thing and have fun with it every single day? What do we got here? High volume oil pump, ATI balancer, timing chain, stage 4 cam. This thing is choking the chicken so hard. Blah, 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 blah. This thing is crazy. This thing is really built for the track. Like it says track built Corvette, and he's got all of it. He's got all of it. All the suspension, all the drivetrain. He's got all of it. Racing transmission cooler, racing differential cooler. This thing is just fucking up the wazoo, ready to go. All right, which one would I choose personally? Now, the CTS-V, I do think will beat this thing in a straight line, but I don't really care about that too much. You know, as much as I like my Mustang, I enjoy driving my Corvette more. The Corvette is such a good driving experience, and even these C5s are crazy. I also think this is a better looking car than the CTS-V, so I got to give it to the Corvette. The Corvette takes the crown from the CTS-V, blah, 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 700 or something horsepower. Who gives a shit? Take a turn in that CTS-V and see what happens, okay? That thing weighs a shitload, too. This thing is fun. This thing chops. This thing will be able to do laps around the CTS-V. I like this car. It's beautiful, too. I love these fucking, ooh, the coupes. Ooh, I love them. Good looking car. You have defeated the CTS-V. Next car, oh, E85 Slicks. My favorite Mustang body style. We got little swirls here, and it's in blue. Oh, my God. Oh, I feel like I just made it to heaven, and these are my 72 Virgins. Holy crap, this is beautiful. Look at, oh my God, look at that Boss 302 intake manifold. We got a cold air intake. I love the Gen 1 Coyote engine bay. They really just cleaned up the engine bay. Like, I know there's still shit in here, don't get me wrong, but like the engine just looks like it's placed in there. Like, compared to my Coyote and how it was sitting before all this stuff that I did to it, and you'll see when that video comes out, well, it's cluttered. And this just looks so clean and so simple. I love it. Oh, it's such a good silhouette. You cannot tell me that this shit don't go hard. This shit's hard. Oh, I love it. All right. All right. So we got a full bolt-on E85 Mustang. Although I do think this is 10 times better looking than the C5. Maybe not 10 times. Maybe like 3 times better looking. This is just like the best Ford cooked when they made this. Look at, I could sit here and just point out everything I love about it. I could. I could sit here, pull out the lotion bottle, and just really examine this car top to bottom. But he don't got that much power. Now, he's not on a 15, so I appreciate him not being on like a 15 drag pack with, you know, just full bolts on E85. He is on a drag pack. That's fair. You know, these things break loose, so it's a lot of power. It's a lot of raw horsepower, especially full bolt on like that. The question is, what do I prefer, though? If I had to choose one, I'd probably still stick with the Corvette. I love my Mustang. I love this Mustang. I love how it looks. I'm not disrespecting it by any means, but the Corvette is more of a build. The Corvette has more going on. The Corvette's going to do circles around this guy on the track. Sorry, my dogs are like growling in the background. I don't know if you guys hear them. They like beg for my attention while I film, and whenever I touch one, the other one gets upset. Yeah, I think I'd have to keep the Corvette. Again, if this guy was going up against the CTS-V, it'd be a little closer, because I do prefer this body style a lot more to that CTS-V. Even though the CTS-V makes power, I'm not just, I need power. I want a good car that, you know, I like to look at. I got to keep the Corvette. Got to move on. C5 Z06 versus Subaru WRX. Ooh. It's a bit of an older car. 2002 Subaru WRX, upgraded turbo, power and lowering springs, 20 pounds of boost, and it makes 350 wheel horsepower. It's a fun car, but this is not my favorite body style. I just gotta say that right off the rip. This is, I don't even know if this is top 3 or 5 of my favorite Subaru body styles. I'm not a fan of these. What are they? I don't know if they call them the blob. No, these aren't the blob eyes. Bug eyes? I don't know what they call these. I call them fucking ugly. I'm sorry. No, the car's not that bad. All right. I'm being mean. It's not that bad. It's a 2002. The 2002s are going to be a little rough around the edges, but I mean, that Z was pretty clean, though. Yeah, we're keeping the C5Z, so. Although this is cool and 350 horsepower in a Subaru of this year would be very, very fun, I'm keeping the Z. Next car, oh my god, they are just teasing me with these things, man. We got a 3-valve Mustang GT. It's a 4.6 with an intake. Bought it with the pop tune. He doesn't like it. It's got American Racing wheels. 5-speed manual, and it is straight piped. Oh, okay. I mean, you got a cool project car here, buddy, but you're going up against a big dog, a C5 Z06. I think it's safe to say you're not winning this one, but I do want to see what you do with this car in the future. You know, although these cars with the 4.6 don't have crazy power unless you build them, they're still fun cars, and you can still make a good solid 450 wheel with them. So, you know, I want to see what you do with it. So once you get some work done, send it to me. C5Z moves on. Next car. Oh, hello, dude. I don't know why it's all Mustangs. I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm going in order, but I have a lot of Mustang followers for obvious reasons. This is a Mustang S550. It's in competition orange. He has stainless power long tube headers, a catless exhaust system, full suspension, GT500 injectors, a built 6R80. I don't know if I want to drive an automatic per se. He's got a ported throttle body. Why would you build your 6R80? Oh, I guess he's on nitrous. Okay, all right, that makes a little bit more sense. He's got stage 2 cams, nitrous, ported 18 manifold. Why do you have cams? You're just burning money for some reason. I don't know anybody that cams Coyotes unless they're making over 1,200 wheel. That's what I've been told. I asked my builder when I built my motor, should I cam it? I want to make 1,000 wheel. And he said, no. Once you make big dog numbers, then cam it. You might just be burning money here, buddy. It probably sounds pretty cool, but it probably still doesn't chop, just because dual overhead cams typically don't like that. Regardless, a nitrous 6R80 auto Mustang with a beautiful body, with a beautiful front fascia from a GT500. I mean, it's a good looking car, but it ain't that good looking. No, I'm joking. It is a good looking car. I do think it might be a little bit better looking than the C5. I personally like the C5, but I could see why people would like the GT500 front end and, you know, the S550 more modern body styling, the Euro taillights. This is a good looking car. There's no doubt about it. Good looking car. I'm not a fan of the auto, and I'm not a fan of the nitrous. I like nitrous builds, but I just personally prefer, you know, actual forced induction. Nitrous just is. One of my close friends has a nitrous shop, and I'm not trying to disrespect him by any means, because I would love to work and have a nitrous build in the future with him. But the thought of having to refill your bottles or to, you know, have an empty bottle while you're trying to race just sounds like a headache to me. So that's why I don't like nitrous. I only had a nitrous car for a very short amount of time because I blew it up. So it is what it is. And it's not the nitrous's fault it blew up. It was the tuner's fault. So again, nothing against nitrous, but I like having my boost 24/7. So the C5Z again moves on. Oh, okay. Oh my God. Oh, I got a soft spot for these. I got a real soft spot for these. It's right on my penis. We have a Mark V Supra. This is a very close shot of it, by the way. Oh, damn, dude. Look at that meaty tire setup. I love it. Oh, the battle stance tire setup. We got a nice aggressive tire in the rear. It's, what do we have back there? What is that? Is that an R2? Oh my Lord, we got a single turbo B58 Supra. That is fucking sweet. I love how they did this. This is so clean. They cut the engine cover so you can see the intake manifold. That is so clean. They put the little edge on it too. I like that. That's a smart move. That's pretty. That's really pretty. Single turbo B58 on a nice looking tire, a nice stance. He's got a turbo guard on it, not a filter, but he's got a turbo guard. All right. I mean, it's a good looking kit. It's a good looking car. It's a good looking everything, and it makes 900 wheel horsepower at 40 psi on E85 with a stock block. Man, people do really say this B58 is the new 2JZ, and it makes sense. It's a KLM top mount 6870 turbo kit. Same turbo I run on my car, on my Supra. It's a very, very good turbo. It's 1050cc injectors. Wow, this Ooh, this is the closest it's ever been for the C5. This is definitely the closest it's ever been. And I think this will take the crown. I think this will become the new King of the Hill. I mean, come on. 900 horsepower, modern car. You can't get any more comfortable than a BMW. And it's just, oh, God, it's such a good car. Like, I am sorry if you don't like it. It's not a real super. I don't give a fuck if you don't call this a real super. It makes 900 horsepower stock block. That's as real of a super as I need. It's cool. It's very cool. It's very fast. This thing would fuck people up. Sick car. I love it. And this is the new King of the Hill. We'll do one more to see if this guy can just retain his crown. And then if he does, he will be crowned the king of this episode. Oh, they're bringing out the heavy hitters today. Damn, 2000 Mustang GT. He's got a 5.0 badge on it. And I don't think that's just for show. Modifications. It has a Gen 1 Coyote swap. It has billet oil pump gears, a built TR 3650, 31 spline axles, strange engineering, adjustable shocks and struts, a Boss 302 intake manifold, and an ESS G3 kit that he's putting on the car soon. So he's going to be supercharging this car here in the near future. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I would have loved to see it go up against the Supra with its supercharged. As is. It's beautiful. I like the new Edge Mustang body style. I used to have one. You guys remember Project WAP. I like the body styling. I like the aggressive lines on it. I love how these things look. And I think with the correct swap in them, they're very, very cool cars. This is definitely one of them. The VMSs are questionable, but I get it. It is, you know, an older car. It is kind of like a budget build, I would assume. Why waste the money on welds when those are going to work just fine? I know they have like a bad reputation because they're cheap, but who cares? Cheap sometimes works. They're just wheels. Who gives a shit? Anyways, like I said, you are going up against a heavy hitter. Being the Mark V Supra, that makes 900 horsepower. If you had your ESS kit on this thing, I think it would be a closer battle. I don't know if you'd still be able to beat him, but it would be closer for sure. But as is, obviously we got to keep the Mark V Supra. So that means the Mark V Supra is king of the hill, and he will move on to battle against people in the next episode. Anyways, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this series. If you did, please let me know down below. We're going to be going ham with this one. I think you guys are going to like it a lot, because at the end we're going to have the one true king. Anyways, subscribe, and until next video, peace.